Hello, everyone. I want to look into a particular piece of the Sebastian Rogers case. Now that the police have come out and said that they do not believe that the boy in that photo that was being circulated on Facebook is Sebastian, I want to look into, I guess, like the feelings of the mom and stepdad prior to the police coming out and saying that's not him versus how they feel now that the police have come out and said that. This is an energy reading. It's all alleged, my opinion, not facts. I guess we'll do Sebastian's bio data as well. All right, so I don't want to start with the stepdad. What were the stepdad's feelings when that picture initially started circulating and there was a potential for it to be him versus now that the police are saying they are sure that it is not him? So the stepdad, Chris Proudfoot. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Wands. Taking something back. There's my voice. Taking something back. Taking back voice. I'm not saying anything. I know it's going to unfold in a certain way publicly. Queen of Wands, I almost want to word as I'm trying to hold back and be very careful about what I say because I feel like the drama of this picture is going to be beneficial in some way. Confirmation of that. Death in reverse. I'm trying to not create any waves. I'm trying to not make any sudden changes. I'm trying to let the picture speak for itself. Five of Swords. Yeah, I'm trying to not interrupt. For confirmation. From the stepdad's perspective, is it fair to say that when the picture initially started circulating, his feelings were something along the lines of, I'm going to try and not make any, I don't know if I want to word that like that. I'm going to try and not draw the attention to me, if at all possible, or to us, if at all possible. I'm going to let this picture circulate and create drama on its own. And I feel as though that drama will be beneficial to me in some way. Is that fair to say? Exposed in reverse, because I don't want to be exposed. Look over there, not over there type energy. Okay, that was kind of direct. All right. So his feelings after the police came forward and said they do not believe that that is Sebastian. King of Pentacles. So I feel secure now. I feel regrounded. Two of Cups in reverse. I feel secure. I feel regrounded. I feel like the attention is switching back to the mom, Katie. Five of Wands. It almost feels like when the picture is circulating and they haven't yet said it's not him, there's a feeling of standing back and letting the picture generate drama to keep attention away from, I guess, because if it was Sebastian and he was with a woman at a place, which it's being said that it was not him by police, but if it was, that would have taken the heat off of the mom and stepdad to some extent, because then there would have been the potential for him to have either ran to that place or been taken without their knowledge. It feels like now that it has come out that it is not him, that drama element has died out and people are looking at the Proudfoots again in a different in the same way that they were before. And with this Five of Wands, Two of Cups in reverse, King of Pentacles, it feels like he is pulling back from the mom, and there is tension between the two of them, because what do we do now that that picture is no longer a factor? Is that fair to say? So, yeah, fear. I don't want to be exposed. Now I'm freaking out. Now I'm scared. Now I'm fearing being found out, and it's causing a divide or a separation, but not literal, maybe not literal separation, but it's causing a divide between the energy of the mother and the stepfather. Is that fair to say? Secret being exposed. Okay, so they're not doing great, allegedly, my opinion. All right, let's look into Katie Proudfoot. Before they said that it was not him, and after they said that it was not him. So before they announced that it was not Sebastian, it's really hard to see. Six of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. Before they announced that it was not him, King and Queen of Cups in reverse. Six of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups is the motherly energy. It's reversed. King of Cups would be her partner. It's reversed. Six of Cups would be a child. It's reversed. So is it fair to say that before they announced that it was not Sebastian, she knew that it was not Sebastian? Is it fair to say that the mother 100% knew that there was no chance of that picture being Sebastian? Confession in reverse. That's what confession in reverse. I know that that's not Sebastian, but I can't tell you that. So I need to have false hope because I know that's not Sebastian, but again, I can't tell you that. Secret. That I need to keep a secret. So I know that that's not Sebastian, but I can't reveal that I know that that's not Sebastian. King and Queen of Cups with Six of Cups in reverse. The parents know they're not going to see the child again. Hence, knowing that that was not going to be him in the picture. Outside, wishing well, or a wisher, wishing flower. I wish it was him that was seen in that picture outside, but I know. I wish, but I know. Is that fair to say? Delay in reverse. I wish, but I know. Wishing would be for the future. Knowing would be now. No delay. What about now? How does she feel now that the police have announced that they do not believe that that is Sebastian in the photo? Ace of Cups in reverse. The Chariot in reverse. That gives kind of like a okay, where do we go from here energy? Like, but then the chariot in reverse is like, now we need to overcome blank. So they're saying this is not him. Now we need to figure out Queen of Swords. Now I have to figure out again how I'm going to communicate in either interviews or interrogations. It's like I feel like from her perspective, when that photo was circulating, it was like, okay, I don't have to have all the answers because there's the potential for them to recognize that answers may be coming from outside if he's being seen in this picture. But now it's like flipped back to her. So to me, this is like, okay, where do I go from here? Because I'm going to have to continue to try and provide answers or insights. And I don't know how to stay not in trouble or to keep my story consistent. It's like almost like a little bit of banking on them not being able to prove that it wasn't him so that that could still be a factor. Like, okay, holding out hope for that. Maybe she thought that they would not look into her as much if that was him. That's what this is giving. It's like with the Queen of Swords, how do I represent myself now? What do I say now? Almost like fearing being found out. I need to adjust. I don't know how to represent myself now or how to talk now or how gift taking something back. Almost like when the picture was circulating, maybe she felt like she could be a little bit more involved, and now it's like more of like a pull back energy. Psyop in reverse. Controlling the narrative. Oh, I can't control the narrative. I need to take that. It almost feels like when the picture was circulating, she was trying to involve herself more. And now that the picture's not there, she's like, oh crap, I got to pull back again. That's what I'm getting from that. I can't control the narrative. I need to take back. Gift in reverse would be the similar to Ace of Cups in reverse. I need to take it back. I need to take back what I'm wondering if there's something specific. Like you're asking me about this picture, I say something specific, and now that the picture's proven to not be him, I gotta try to explain why I said that. But I don't know who that would be to. I don't know if that would be to law enforcement or just like a real information. AI in reverse. So when the picture was circulating, it's possible she said something that she now wishes she could take back now that the picture's proven to not be him. I don't know what that could be. Why is that important to know? Surveillance. What do we need to watch out for with her? Secrets kept. What do we need to watch out for with her? Secrets kept. What do we need to watch out for with her? What she's not saying. What is she not saying? Private property in reverse. What is she not saying? No unauthorized person past this point. What is she not saying? Private property being exposed. What is she not saying? Weird science in reverse. What I'm getting is I heard them talking about something of her giving him something to help him sleep at night because he had trouble sleeping. What is she not saying? I feel like what's not being talked about is that if he had sleeping medicine, it would be very highly unlikely for him to then wake up and leave the house on his own accord. Inside, he'd have to stay inside. So if we're talking, she said something that she now wishes she could take back. I'm wondering if it's some kind of comment about the sleeping medicine in order to make it look like that picture could potentially be him. But then after they said it's not him anyway, then she wishes she didn't make the comment about it. Almost like if she would have said like, "Oh, I didn't give him the full dose that night." Maybe he did get up and that could be him, but now that it's not him, then it's like, "Okay, well, I wish I didn't say that." Something about, is it fair to say I'm on the right track? Something about her saying something when the picture was circulating that she now wishes she could take back, and it has something to do with either the amount of or the giving of sleeping medicine on the night he went missing. Party in reverse could be an overdose or not enough of giving something that alters you. In reverse. So that would make me believe that she said that she gave him less when the picture was going around. So I didn't give him as much that night, or I didn't give it to him that night, or something to that effect. And then boom, it's not him, and now that comment looks bad. Is that fair to say? Medical emergency in reverse. So the medication in reverse. All right. Let's do Seth, the bio dad. Okay, so Seth's feelings when the picture was initially circulating, but before they said it was not Sebastian. Ten of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, the World in reverse. So I'm hurt, but I'm hopeful that it's not yet over. I think I'd word this as, I wouldn't be surprised if when the picture was circulating, but before they said it was not him, Seth may have felt like they sold him. I don't tend to believe this paints the picture of Seth believing that Sebastian ran away to be with those people. I believe this to be, I'm really hurt because I feel like they gave him up or gave him to someone. This is Pentacles, so maybe sold him to someone. But I'm also hopeful, the world's in reverse. I'm hopeful that it's not over. So very interesting difference. Where it feels like with the Proudfoots, it was more self-serving. Sorry, I keep forgetting I'm wearing this microphone. I keep hitting it. With the Proudfoots, it feels like it was more self-serving. Like, okay, if people are focusing on this, they're focusing less on us. Whereas with Seth, this is like, man, I'm hurt, but man, I also hope that this means it's not the end and I can get my son back, even if I have to do it on my own. Clarifiers. Digital in reverse. So I feel like, um, I know that it was a I think I'd word this as hopefulness that it wasn't AI or photoshopped or something, because digital's in reverse. So I don't feel like it's a faked photo, or at least I'm holding out hope that it's not a fake photo coming from Seth. New World Order. I'm hoping for a second chance. With the one eye covered, I feel like it's almost saying Seth didn't know what to think, but felt like it could go either way. Like, um, the hopefulness was pulling him to hope that it was him, obviously, but I feel like there was a realization that it could very likely just be something that it's not. But feel like I feel like with Seth, the options were either it's Sebastian or it's someone who looks a lot like Sebastian, as opposed to it's a AI or something generated, because digital's in reverse. So I'm hurt, but I'm hopeful that it's not the end. I'm hurt, but I'm hopeful that it's not the end. And I feel like either he was given or sold, or it wasn't his choice to be where he is. Um, After they said it's not him, Nine of Swords, Three of Cups in reverse. I'm anxious. 10 of Swords is a painful ending. Nine of Swords is taking a step back. So I thought that I was experiencing the most amount of pain that I was going to experience, and that I was going to be able to walk forward in a different direction. Now I'm just reliving it again. I'm taking a step back and reliving the trauma. Three of Cups in reverse. I feel isolated. I feel like no one understands or supports me. Not supports, because I know he knows that a lot of people are supporting, but it's more like nobody can understand because nobody's in that position. So I feel alone, and I feel broken. Yeah. So we have 10 of Wands on this side, 10 of Swords on the other side. So 10 of Swords would be that painful ending. 10 of Wands is like, I need to continue to carry this burden. I can't yet put this burden down. I'm anxious. I'm feeling very emotionally heavy and alone, and I need to continue to carry the heavy burden. Very different than the other two. Again, this is energy that's completely focused on Sebastian. And like, what can he do for Sebastian? Whereas the other two is more of like self, self, how can I place myself in the right position to where this works out for me, is how it feels from the other two, allegedly, my opinion, no facts. But this is alone, broken, can't put down the heavy burden. Thought I was at least going to have some answers of what happened, even if it wasn't what I wanted to hear, and that it wouldn't be, there would be a reason to continue to hope. But now it's like, not that there's not a reason, but the reason is more far removed than if it would be if I would have seen him in a picture, right? So I need to continue to carry the heavy burden. I cannot yet put it down. Cover up in reverse, uncovered. I'm starting to recognize that there's something really nefarious going on here, I guess I'd word it as, from his perspective. Real flag. So from his perspective, I need to continue to carry the heavy burden. I was hoping that I would at least have some solidified reason to hope, but that was taken when they said that that was not him in the picture. Now I'm starting to recognize the way that I'm handling this and the way that they're handling this makes me feel a certain way about them, as in Seth to Chris and Katie, allegedly, my opinion. Or anyone else that, let's do the police, or the investigators. The investigators, like when they saw the picture and before they were able to confirm that it's not him, versus now that they've been able to get some kind of proof or confirmation that it's not him. So the investigators' energy. Before, the Sun in reverse, Knight of Wands, Six of Cups in reverse. So the Sun in reverse, to me, I feel like they thought it was like a shot in the dark. So with the Knight of Wands, I almost feel like they believed that it was likely either AI or something to that effect. Six of Cups is reversed, and that's the same card that was representing Sebastian and when we had the Queen and the King of Cups. So to me, they felt it was unlikely. With the Knight of Wands, that kind of reads to me like can be very impulsive energy. So they may have, I don't know, I feel like right off the bat, they didn't feel like it was him, but just had to solidify the proof that they had that it was not him. I don't know. The Knight of Wands kind of makes me feel like I'm wondering if they thought that the Proudfoots had anything to do with the picture circulating. Like, I want to push this message that there is a possibility that we had nothing to do with it, type of thing. But either way, whether or not they thought it was anything to do with the Proudfoots, I feel like right away they didn't think it was him. They just had to prove that first. The Sun and the Six of Cups both being reversed. The confirmation of that. Crossroad. Grandparent in reverse. So Crossroad, I'm not going this way, I'm going that way. Grandparent in reverse. The woman, I think she was wearing pink that he was with, that people were like, oh, it seemed like this boy was with this woman. Grandparents reversed. So that wasn't his person that he was with. How they feel after. I guess I'll word it like that. How they feel now that they've made that announcement. The Lovers in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, Queen of Swords upright. The Lovers is reversed with Queen of Swords upright, which Queen of Swords upright earlier was representing her feeling like she had to figure out how to represent herself now, or how to speak now, or how to communicate now about it. Like, I need to watch what I say. I need to say it very carefully. King of Cups is here and reversed again. That represented them to the King and Queen of Cups, but she's coming up as Queen of Swords now. So they're putting pressure on her, it feels, to try and get her to turn on him. The Lovers is reversed. So we're trying to draw a wedge between the two. She's the one that's talking though. So we're putting pressure on her via interviews, communication of some sort, to try and see what she can give us on him, is what this looks like to me. We're trying to draw a wedge between the two of them. He doesn't have any. We're trying to draw a wedge between the two of them to see where he's being manipulative, but we're trying to figure that out based off of what we're getting her to say. Oh, I wonder if that is what I was seeing about, I said something and I wish I could take it back. Maybe they're putting pressure on that particular statement or something. Confirmation of them trying to draw a wedge between the two of them by trying to talk to her to get her to slip up and say something about him, or about, about him. Taking out the trash. Trying to get her to say something about him. Taking out the trash. Trying to get her to trash talk him. Is it fair to say that they're trying to get her to trash talk him? However, like, get her to say something against him because she said something that they're now focusing in on to try and get her to make sense of something that she said almost by accident or like a slip up. Like, I said something in an interview and now they won't let it go type of thing. Distraction. Look over here while we actually try and get information about this, but we're using this. Secret revealed, top secret in reverse. We're trying to get you to reveal something by having you focus on this, but our intention is really to get you to talk about this, about him. All right, 1 second. Okay, last thing. If Sebastian could give us 4 cards for each of the 4 of them, the 4 mom, stepdad, dad, and police. 4 cards about their whole like energy surrounding the picture, like when they thought it was a thing and then when they were told it wasn't. Who do we start with? Let's start with the stepdad. So 4 cards. What 4 cards would Sebastian give us to explain Chris's thoughts surrounding the picture? Final ending in reverse. He knew that that was not the way that it was going to end. So the stepfather knew that the picture was not going to be the way that they found Sebastian. Warning alarm in reverse. Debt in reverse. Lies. I know this isn't going to be the way we find him. I didn't listen to some kind of instincts. Now I have to speak lies. Debt I owe you. So I owe you lies. I owe you lies because I didn't listen to my better instincts. I knew this wasn't going to be the way that this ended, but now I need to lie to get myself out of it. Is that fair to say? Conspiracy theory in reverse. So that's not conspiracy. It would be allegedly, my opinion, truth. Okay. Katie, the mom. 4 cards and a clarifier from Sebastian. Conspiracy theory in reverse. Death in reverse. Her view about the pictures. Conspiracy theory in reverse. Secrets kept in reverse. And thief in reverse. So they're both giving something back. Giving you revelation of secrets. Truth about life. The truth about life is I'm giving you the revelation of secrets. The truth about Sebastian's life could be revealed through the secrets that Katie knows. Death is reversed. Is it fair to say that what this means, she's giving back, he's giving, debt in reverse. Thief, I'm giving you what to say. Oh, I'm giving you what to say. You owe me. As in, Katie's giving Chris what to say. Katie to Chris, you owe me. You have to, or you have no other option than to go along with what I'm telling you to say. Is it fair to say that this is saying that when the picture was circulating and when they realized it was not him or got confirmation it was not him, Katie's feelings to Chris were along the lines of, we need to get on the same page. I'm giving you what to say. If you don't go along with how I'm saying to say this, I'm going to have no other choice but to turn on you, tell the truth, reveal your secrets about what happened prior to Sebastian's passing or prior to when he went missing. So and we're getting on the same page of a certain narrative. We realize we have to be on the same page with the same narrative because of the picture circulating and the attention the case is getting. Either you do it the way we agreed upon, or I, Katie, am going to have to flip on you, Chris, and reveal some kind of secret. Is that fair to say? Rival. Either you're on my side, or we're going to go head to head. The dad, Seth, the dad, bio dad. 4 cards from Sebastian, affair in reverse. So he was the one that was not against Sebastian or not doing something behind Sebastian. I don't know if that's the right way to word it. Behind closed doors, he was still on Sebastian's side, alive. So we're talking about the picture. So I'm still on Sebastian's side. I'm praying that he's still alive, hoping that that picture is him. Rival, I'm ready to fight for whatever needs to happen to. I feel like this is rival and affair in reverse. If he's still alive, I will fight nonstop to be able to get him in my custody because I will not give him back to them. I feel like that's what that's saying. Republican in reverse. He knows that he's not in control of how things are happening and that he's going to have to, I guess, get like approval. But for me, what this is saying is, I know it's not necessarily just my decision, but I will fight tooth and nail to get him back to me if he's still alive, and that is him in that picture, as in Seth's feelings. Confession. Yeah. Okay. So Seth, I'll do whatever it takes to fight tooth and nail, even though it's not my. Republican in reverse kind of makes me feel like he knew that, or he anticipated or expected that if that was going to be the case and Sebastian was going to be found alive, that he would have to put up a fight to get custody of him. But I feel like that's saying he would do whatever to get custody. And the police/investigators. The hidden key. Oh. Burial. Sad. Marriage, wedding in reverse. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. The hidden key, burial, sad, marriage, wedding in reverse. We're looking at the police. I feel as though what this is saying is that the police anticipate not finding him alive. Sad, marriage, wedding in reverse. There's an eye on this card. I feel like they can see what caused this. They just need to find that hidden key that connects this marriage, wedding in reverse to this, burial. So from the police's perspective, I believe the police believe that they're looking for a body and believe that someone who lived in the same home as Sebastian has a role in why they're looking for a body. They just don't, with this hidden key, have all the proof yet. If hidden key was reversed, I would say, okay, they must have gotten something and now they can use it. They're just trying to put it together. But hidden key is like they're still trying to find something that solidly connects marriage, wedding in reverse to burial. But with sad here and the eye, I feel like they can see it. They just can't all the way prove it yet. There's the exposed card now. And it came out on its side. So like in the beginning, it was in reverse for him. He didn't want to be exposed. It came out on the side. They're getting there. One card from Sebastian to wrap it up. Alive in reverse. That's all for today. Please remember, this is an energy reading. It's all alleged, my opinion, not fact. Talk to you soon.